It's the razzle-dazzle razzmatazz thereby hangs a story. This honky-tonk in old Hong Kong was run by Madam Margie. She permitted lots of hanky-pank, but never argy-bargy. And sailors from the seven seas, whose lives were topsy-turvy, could meet a lady for the night, once free of things like scurvy. So cock-a-hoop from every sloop, the hurried helter-skelter, bright and breezy, free and easy, they sought this happy shelter. And the sailors weren't too choosy about which boozy floozy they choose to boogie-woogie need to move. But for all those all-sea hounds, there was one girl out of bounds, a little Chinese cracker named How Soon. Oh, such a bashful little beauty, that tiny Canton cutie, a pearly-girly oriental jewel. And though secretly they sought her, she was the madam's daughter, and no sailorman would dare to break the rule. Till one night to the honky-tonk, just to try the local plonk, came a handsome Irish skipper named Muldoon. And his heart went thumpy-thumpy, and he felt like Humpy-Dumpy when first he laid his eyes on Miss How Soon. For that little Chinese bimbo had commenced to dance the limbo, displaying all her pretty trinkets to the throng. And with every single jingle jangle of her many spangled bangles to Paddy's ears was Lovey's own sweet song. As he chewed a curried winkle, sure his eyes were all a twinkle, and they caught the answering light in How Soon's gaze. And with a teeny weeny winking, she knew what he was thinking, and she quietly slipped out into the garden maze. Now amongst the hurly-burly as they played the hurdy-gurdy, and a blink-a-blank of banjo ragtime tune, the boy from the Liffey nipped out there in a jiffy, and in the bamboo found the bimbo neath the moon. Soon it was Moochie Coochie with its tiny Taiwan tootsie, and she madly fell in love with that Muldoon. And with all the starting groping, they were hoping of eloping and that honeymoon before the next monsoon. So let's not dilly-dally and no more shilly-shally. I want you to be my lawful wedded spouse. And with all this loving chatter, her heart went pitter-patter, pulsating deepest passion neath her blouse. Yet How Soon softly cried, I cannot be your bride, even though refusal breaks my heart. Your plan of love now stowed, my mother won't allow it, and I'm afraid the two of us must part. Back inside the honky-tonky, things had gone a kind of wonky, when it was noticed that the two had left the scene. So a baldy Burmese banker and a lanky Yankee wanker decided there and then to spill the beans. Thus they went to Madam Marge, there's an Irishman at large, and with your daughter he has just absconded, and without your leave or pardon he has her in the garden, and we all thought your daughter was beyond it. Well, when she heard this awful news, her face turned many hues, and she decided on a showdown with How Soon, for she had the heebie-jeebies at her daughter given freebies, and she swore she'd take revenge on Pat Muldoon. Behind her was a rack all full of bric-a-brac, and amongst the knickknacks was a loaded gun. So she grabbed it from its hook, saying, I'll kill that Irish crook, and she headed for the garden at a run. In the midst of consternation, Paddy offered explanation. I love your little daughter without doubt. Enough your Irish guff, if my daughter's up the duff, you will marry her before the night is out. In that garden sweetly fragrant, the daughter cried, I'm pregnant. And Madam Margie relented without a yea or nay. A priest was quickly found, and the two of them were bound, and the Burmese banker gave the bride away. And remembering to thank her was the best man Yankee wanker, and the floozies were the bridesmaids, need I say. Now in that honky-tonk in old Hong Kong, where things are honky-dory, and the ragamuffins, rowdy downs, all tell the same old story. As they slum their ukuleles at their Chinese-Irish ceilings, and Madam Margie beats the old Bowron. They toast old Ireland, dear old Ireland, that lovely land to where her daughter's gone. And near the motorway to Bray, there's a Chinese takeaway, and it's run by the lovely lass How Soon. Mr. Children's happy laughter, she's living happy ever after in the chipper with the skipper Pat Muldoon.